Welcome to this Team Hearth Legends Sunday Showdown Red Conference matchup. It's going to be Sunday of F2L White versus Goose of the Flame Pimps. Later on, of course, tonight also is going to be the finals of the Battlegrounds tournament. With me, I am, of course, Dollar Bills, joined by Myanodon and Saku. Gentlemen, this is a neck-and-neck series going into this ace match between Goose. Is it Sunday or Sunday? I
Sunday.
keep saying Sunday, but I'm also in the southeast of the United States, so we don't really do ending vowel sounds.
I've always said Sunday, so I'm assuming that's it, but I could be totally wrong.
We'll say Sunday.
And so it's going to be so this is, of course, the Red Conference, so it's going to be Conquest closed deck lists, but we do know the brings of the character classes. It's going to be Paladin, Priest, Rogue, Warrior from Goose, and Druid. I'm right. And Druid, Paladin, Priest, Warrior for Sunday. I mentioned just a second ago, neck and neck. The team points for this week are currently 10 and 12 with a bunch of razor thin series earlier on.
Yeah, it's been a very, very tight series, and two of the top teams in the Red Conference right now. I mean, you wouldn't know it looking at the win rate for F2L White, but despite a couple losses and a couple ties miraculously, we have managed to maintain some points. So would be a very big win if Sunday can manage it, but a tough team to try to get through here.
Certainly. And the closed deck list, of course, always just adds that extra wrinkle of, you can ban. There's safe bans. There's not a whole lot of variation that I'm aware of anyway on Priest. Some people messing around with. I've seen a couple on ladder anyway. I've seen a couple of folks trying to get Nazoth into the Priest, stuff like that. But then you have classes like Warrior, and one of the things that we've discussed quite a bit is Control Warrior versus Rush Warrior. When it's a closed deck list, sometimes you can do things like hidden tech cards, or sort of you can kind of hide your strategy a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of times you don't know exactly what strategy is going to be taken until maybe you see the ban, and then at that point, you don't have a chance to adapt. So definitely leads to some interesting things. We'll see if the players kind of bring the expected stuff or something a little more fringe, just to try to get an edge.
Certainly. It just in your because your match earlier on, like we said, it's been close matches all the way around. How do you go into a ban? Because it looked like you banned Priest for your match, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously banning Priest, never a bad choice, but it looks like, on the other side, Cat banned out your Druid. So what kind of stuff? Do you have examples of stuff that you can glean from that?
Yeah. From what I saw from Taco Cat, it was pretty, expected stuff. Miracle Rogue, just like the good deck. So like Miracle Rogue, Control Priest. I'm assuming I didn't see that one, but the spell or the no minion mage, and then Rush Warrior was the warrior for Taco Cat. So pretty kind of standard, nothing too fancy there, but just kind of good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if Goose is going to go with this same route. We have seen some different stuff from some of the other players. Uh, so definitely a possibility to see something unique. But if I had to guess, if we're just going to go with that similar sort of strategy, maybe see sort of a Libram Paladin, Control Priest, maybe a Control Warrior or Rush Warrior could go either way there. And then probably Miracle or Poison Rogue. Although Poison Rogue probably with the Druid up wouldn't be the pick. So maybe if we do see Poison Rogue, it would be the Druid or Paladin band would kind of signal that.
Yeah, and it looks like we have hot off the presses double Priest ban.
Oh, thank you.
So, Priest is one of those classes that I feel like it's never a bad ban. You can go into it pretty confident it's going to be some flavor of Control Priest. There are different, some top out at, I've seen some that like top out at Soul Mirror, others top out at like Ysera or what have you, Cthulhu or not. But at its core, Priest is kind of doing, Control Priest stuff and with a pretty consistent game plan. So banning Priest, if you just don't want to play against that, you feel pretty confident no matter what.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame anybody for taking that out of the lineup. You do know what's coming when you see Priest for the most part, but at the same time, you don't know what's coming because it's so much discovered stuff, so much random things. So you know what it's supposed to look like, but it never looks that way. And it's sometimes better to just remove that kind of randomness
Yeah.
from the game and not have to play into that. So I agree with both of these choices. I'm curious to see what they do bring in here first. The only difference now in the classes being that druid versus the rogue. We'll see what has an advantage.
Yeah, that's always an interesting the sort of the fourth deck because chances are the priest, the warrior, maybe the paladin is going to draw a ban most likely, and so then you get into the do you feel confident against? You had just mentioned earlier, the possibility of a poison rogue. Rogue has a couple of different ways that it can go. There was a time where we saw a renaissance of the secret rogue with or without field contacts, of course, just regular straight up miracle rogue contacts and crazy cycle, and then the weapon rogue as well. So there's a couple of different ways you can, depending on what you're expecting the other person to bring. A couple different ways you can go with that rogue list. Whereas druid,
Absolutely.
I feel like,
I'm
yeah.
seeing some eyeballs though before
Yep.
we get too deep into here.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
Goose on the bottom. Sorry to interrupt there. So Goose is on the bottom, first to spectate with Sunday up top. Sunday's got Druid, and Goose has Warrior.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
you
it
get to
looks
see this
to
druid.
be token druid as is usually expected. Although we have seen primordial come out a couple times, especially when you're expecting a lot of control. But in this case, just going very very deep here, big start, and a tough board for warrior to deal with here early.
Oh my gosh, I just loaded in and I see a board of what is it, 5/2/2s? A well played
Yeah,
coming out of Goose.
that's an early well played, and I mean when that happens. That's kind of all you can do. I mean, we're gonna see the question here. Is this parade leader's gonna come down? Crab Rider could have cleared off this gibberling, but no mana available, so can hold off for one turn. Looks like
Yeah, this is an
considering
interesting. You can't leave parade leader,
mhm.
but also not sending all 11 of this damage. Oh yeah, I'm seeing a lot of arrows go towards that Goose portrait.
Yeah, I mean trading two if it was just a 1-for-1, I think you would definitely do it. But two minions have to go into that. Not exactly what you want to be doing. Make them do the trades. It's not the end of the world if one minion gets some extra attack. And yeah, as we see here, it's just going to remove two of these minions. Does get the gibberling.
Yeah, this is interesting, and I'm interested to see where this next attack goes because you have to lose. I mean, you have to get rid of the live gibberling, right? Like you can't let Sunday generate any more gibberlings. So the gonna leave 3/2/2s on the board, and now with mana available once again, can do some. Oh, this is kind of awkward because a solar eclipse double power of the wild would be kind of interesting, but just a little short.
Yeah, also looking at maybe, hero power with Power of the Wild would have been a nice thing to do as well. But now with the Adorable Infestation, this is a fantastic Power of the Wild and able to get some really nice trades and get some damage to the face. So we'll see if we do make the full trades here,
Where
or
these
if anything
attacks
goes
go.
to face. Yeah.
Yeah, where these attacks go is such a
Oh,
okay. Actually, going to trade off an entire Gibberling to keep the additional health. I guess thinking about War Maul challengers, perhaps we can see two in the hand with super duper caster vision, but trying to at least keep one Gibberling as healthy as possible. Moving into this is kind of I don't want to say a nothing burger turn, but there's not a whole lot going on here. But also,
yeah,
Goose
not
doesn't
really
have much
anything
health left.
too exciting. But yeah, the health down to 8, and Rush Warrior not one of those armor classes or classes that gain too much armor. This War Maul Challenger going to be a pretty big boon here for Goose, though. Only 8 damage to get done for the Druid, but kind of stalled out here in the hand. And
Ooh, that's a unimpressive glowfly swarm. I mean, I
yeah,
think you have to do it, but that's not. It's not really what we're about here. 2/2/2s for 5 mana is no
yeah.
other option though, really.
Samuro, an interesting option here. Not gonna be enough though to clear these off. So gonna go for the taunt instead. Able to clear off most of these.
Yeah, gonna leave a single glowfly with 1 health remaining. I guess we have a double adorable infestation on this 2-1, but if Sunday can't find one of those fungal fortunes, they might find themselves too far behind the 8 ball to come back here.
Yeah, it started to certainly get there. We have the lunar eclipse if we want to deal some damage as well to this taunt. Maybe get through it a little bit easier. We're going to buff this to 4 attack, right? So it would, with the lunar eclipse, clear off this taunt.
Actually, it looks like Sunday's thinking about doing a double lunar eclipse to just deal 6 to the taunt, and then
Yeah,
that glowfly is not going to be nearly as impressive. But like you were saying just a second ago, only needed to get 8 damage through. Now only has to get an additional 2 damage through as the hero power. This is all going face, right? We're not.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's no other choice, no other target.
yeah. I don't think there's too much direct damage in this deck, if any. So gonna be looking for something. No way to, we're gonna keep getting armor here as the warrior. So really needs draw or damage of some kind to get back into this as the druid. Pride's Fury not gonna do it.
Ooh, yeah, that's a brick. Has enough life to tank a couple of turns, though. I mean, we're gonna get to see. Actually, we might see a just a stage dive and a hero power. That's a Nazoth. Neat. Buffed Nazoth. Look at this guy.
Wow.
Yeah, and actually, just like you were saying, just leaning on that armor button, try to get further and further out of range. So not even going to develop the troublemaker on 8 with an empty board.
Yeah, I think this game is over this turn. Whatever happens here. Yeah, and Sunday just says, I don't have anything in my deck that does direct damage. I'm not going to come back on the board. And says, okay, next game, you get the warrior through.
Wow. And after such a start. But, those are we talk about Druid. Token Druid seems like it goes all in at some point. And when you get those kind of crazy dribbling starts, you can go all in on turn 1. And it was close, right? 2 damage off, which always makes me think back, when you're playing an aggressive deck, every turn is so important. Every piece of damage so important. And I can't think of a specific moment necessarily where there was 2 damage sitting around.
Yeah, I don't know if the turn where we saw the double lunar eclipse instead of the double adorable infestation would have made a difference. The double adorable infestation resulted in an extra 1/1 that we could have played, and maybe the board would have been wider. We didn't end up drawing any board buffs that would have maybe made too much of a difference. Pride's Fury maybe would have been able to do something there. Hard to say, but certainly something to look for. I think the big problem there for Sunday there was no draw found. Has the Fungal Fortunes here to start though, but no aggressive kind of start like we saw last game.
Oh yeah, but the Fungal Fortunes going into a Glowfly Swarm, that's going to be a much stronger. It's going to take a little bit longer to get going, but the mid game. Oh, and 2 copies of Glowfly Swarm in the hand now, so this is going to be a little bit longer threat generation from the Druid. But it looks like this Rogue. I haven't seen any secrets yet, so I'm assuming it's Miracle Rogue. But I'm seeing some Foxy Frauds as well. So
Yeah, I think Vanessa also usually you don't see
right.
in secret so much. Kind of have to give up some of those spots, and Vanessa being kind of like the 30th card a lot of the time. So yeah, probably gonna just see a lunar eclipse into this fungal.
Yeah, try to keep the board under control while because the tokens are going to come slower, but they are going to be quite a bit more numerous in that they will come in multiple waves. And with a Soul of the Forest in hand, we can see Glowfly Swarm. And if Goose can't clear every single Glowfly, then all of a sudden Soul of the Forest is going to be able to come down and make things real sticky.
Yeah, this is gonna be a question for Goose on when to play also this Neophyte. I think the Neophyte can stop that Glowfly for one more turn, which could be a big deal. So it looks like, yeah, we are going to see Kazakas come down this turn, and probably that Cult Neophyte next turn. And that Shadow Step also in the hand means that could be played multiple turns in a row and kind of really slow down the start for the Druid. We'll see. Looks like We went for
Oh,
1/1.
mana. Yeah, 1 mana, or a 1/1 golem. Divine Shield and buff your board +1/+1. Who is the token deck now? It's Druid.
Yeah, this is where it's going to start getting tricky here for Sunday as well, because we see the Cult Neophyte's going to come down next turn, has the Lesser Golem as well to buff the board, and that's going to stop this Glowfly Swarm and cause a lot of problems. Unless you know, Sunday has the foresight and gets this Nature Studies out. Oh, Innervate, a nice option as well, does get you a couple more things. So yeah, this will allow the Glowfly to come out for 4 next turn, which with just 1 Neophyte would still be 5. We'll see if the Neophyte is going to be used twice to answer that, because we did. Oh, looks like
Interesting. Gonna hold the
not,
Shadow Step.
because you would have Shadow Step the Cult Neophyte immediately. So yeah, so this does allow the Glowfly Swarm to come down. Could also use the Lunar Eclipse first to clear off a 4/3. You'd still have a full board, so I'm surprised we didn't see that. Oh no, you couldn't, because it saves you 2 mana. I'm not sure, actually. I would have to
But you're
do.
taxed 1.
It
I
saves
think
you
you're. I think
2.
yeah. It saves you 2, but you're taxed 1
Yeah, you're
on
taxed
both
1.
the. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
So
think you're right. I think you're a little short.
yeah,
So this is a board, and
this is a board.
it is dangerous to let Druid have any number of creatures. A combustion offered off of the Wand
Wow.
Thief, so that can help in the future, but a little too expensive right now.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, there's a lot of damage on the board too, so gonna actually make the trades, and I think this will allow Sunday to just kind of trade back, win the board, and then do another Glowfly here.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if we Shadow Step this Golem, buff up this board. No, looks like gonna hold the Shadow Step. Remaining calm. Goose is remaining calm.
Yeah, I mean, hovering the Soul of Farce as well, thinking about that, but I would be surprised if we don't see a Glowfly Swarm here to follow up. You saw how they dealt with it last turn. Oh wow.
Thorn
So I
Growth
guess we
Sentry.
are going for the Soul of the Farce then. So we're just gonna build the widest board we can. No need to go in on the Glowfly again here. Oh, no Soul of the Farce either? Wait, we're not
Oh,
gonna innervate Soul here?
doesn't look like it. It's gonna be a
Just
Power
Power
of
of
the
the
Wild
Wild.
board.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess with a Fungal Fortunes in hand, Sunday's not worried about running out of boards. So
Yeah,
this,
and just
yeah,
going face as well. So not even scared of this board, not scared of the random spells. I'm a little surprised we didn't make any trades there, considering we have another reload here in the hand. We'll see if that does come back to haunt him. Combustion not going to do too much with how strong the board is right now. With the combination with Shooting Star, maybe Shadow Stepping this Lesser Golem helps with some trades here as well.
yeah.
Now
The
the
shooting.
Combustion can
Oh,
come down. Oh,
oh,
okay.
Vanessa's gonna. Is it a? Oh, it's the Power of the Wild, actually. Yeah. So actually, we can do this and Shadow Step the Golem for huge board buffs.
Yeah, and this allows some of the value trades. No, so not going to Shadow Step the Golem. Just going to try to clear off this board once again.
Okay. Yeah, Goose is just gonna use the on-board attacks. I'm kind of surprised we're not going to see that play you mentioned several turns ago with the possibility of Shadow Stepping the Cult Neophyte. Just gonna totally pass on that. Arbor up off the top, and it looks like Fungal Fortunes. I assume
Going
Fungal Fortunes
for
Innervate Glowfly.
Innervate
Probably.
Glowfly. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would assume so. I don't think we need to wait any longer here on the second Glowfly. So you
Yeah.
got to Innervate first.
Yep. You have to innervate first. You can do the
Okay.
nature studies if you want,
Yeah.
but you can't. Oh my gosh, and that means we're going into the turns where Solar Eclipse Arbor up is just going to be a billion damage. If Goose can't clear this board. Here comes
Yeah,
Combustion.
Combustion does help a lot here. Does also have the Swindle. Yeah, this is kind of why I wanted to see the Soul earlier. That's the card that struggles a little bit to find value if you don't use it early enough. And with these trades, I mean, Goose is quite low. With the Gibberling, though, no problem at all. Can rebuild a completely new and fresh board here. Power of the Wild also available. All these Cubs and Soul of the Forest. So the chance to build a nice board here. Oh, no, we're just going to Solar Eclipse and Arbor up. That's better than anything else.
It's a huge board in 2 cards and 7 mana, and still able to get that Cub out also to sponge up more of that buff, more of that Arbor up buff. So this is 31 damage, if I'm doing my math right. 31 damage staring
Yes.
across that goose.
31 damage, 8 health remaining. Field contact going to come down to try to find something.
Shadow Step still in hand to be able to,
Ooh.
if needed. Oh yeah, cycle this merchant.
Yeah, it looks like that is going to be the case. No Octobot either. That's not going to draw any cards. Do we find any more draw? That does remove a minion here. I believe we've played, yeah, 4. Okay. That'll draw 1 more if we're looking for that. No, gonna just keep on going. Have to find the other Prize Plunder and a Shadow Step here to survive, I think. So looking for that. There's a Shadow Step. Not going to be enough, though, with the 10 Woo. Still 1 mana short to clear another minion here. And
Another secret passage. Here we go.
what could we find? I don't know if we've already used our Shadow Steps.
The other Prize Plunderer? Is even that enough?
Yeah. Other Prize Plunder could have removed 1 more, but yeah, still not enough, right? Because you're going to have
now we're out of mana.
4-3 and 4-3 remaining anyway, and that will do it. Going to 1-1, the Druid gets through. And yeah, so Miracle Rogue over there on the side of Goose. So what do you expect to see here?
And that's just it's so tough for Rogue to stand up. They don't heal, and the only defensive tools they have is in that Weapon Rogue, and it's only played in Weapon Rogue in the form of that Cloak of Shadows. Against the Rogue, I mean, I would assume that Sunday probably has a Warrior throw here. Yeah, just gonna go ahead and grab the Warrior, and it looks like Goose is gonna stay on the Rogue.
Yeah, and we'll see if this Warrior is going to be Rush or... Yeah, and it is Rush immediately. Say that with confidence. Solid options here. Bumper Car, Wormhole Challenger. Pretty good answers to those early minions on the Rogue side. And Rikara can just buff those up. So not a bad hand. We'll see if Sunday decides to toss anything back. Yeah, just going to keep the whole thing. Goose... on the other hand, saying that's not a good enough hand, finds a better hand here. Mankrik available, Shadow Step, and Field Contact. Oh, and there's a Jandis. So really, the only thing missing here would be an Octobot to get things going real fast.
Yeah, and on Sunday's side, you mentioned the Bumper Car, Wormhole, Rokara, 3 keep, and then a Conditioning and Playmaker draw. Means that once we hit about turn 5, Sunday's going to be able to do some really powerful things. But it's going to be facing down things like Mankrik on 3, Jandis on 5. You know, it's going to be facing down some of the more powerful things that Miracle Rogue can do in the early game.
Yeah, wow. Hovering the Playmaker here.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting.
Just going to play it out?
I think maybe
Not
trying
scared
to
of
breed out for the Rikara again. Yeah, and there's the Brain Freeze to punish that a little bit here. Could like Mankrik coin do it, although you kind of want to save the coin for Jandis. A little awkward with like all the combo stuff, but might just go for that. That seems like the most powerful play here for Goose.
And it does open up the possibility, like you said, not being able to coin Jandis on 5 is a bummer, but maybe we find an Octobot, or maybe, you know, having a Shadow Step open means you get to do multiple Wand Thieves, multiple Mankriks. If it goes later on, multiple Jandis, Jandai. We'll probably be able to find stuff to do. This is an interesting turn, because there's a part of me that wants to Field Contact, Wand Thief, and then Shadow Step the Field Contact for later. But that's not a super powerful to the board play, and when you're staring down a big dragon, yeah, Goose is just going to rip the passage.
Yeah, look for something to answer. There's an Octobot that we saw with that hand could be very, very nice. Brain Freeze, another pickup that was very nice here to clear off the 5/2. So I'd be surprised we don't see exactly those 2 cards come down.
Certainly, the Octobot basically says deal 4 damage all at once, or else turn on, or else enable my game plan. And Rush Warrior, you know, with a Bumper Car on board, a lot of it is incremental damage attacks, right? There's not the Tent Trasher is one of the few things that can actually just deal 4 damage all at once. Because like Warmaul Challenger, for example, can clear this, and you can do it after a conditioning, but it's still not. It's still going to take 2 attacks.
With conditioning now, Rikara can just clear it off.
Oh, that's true.
Right?
That's true. Rokara does it. I was like, well, okay.
Okay, hold me on to the Rikara, though. I'm a little surprised by that. That's going to enable this Jandis as well. It is a big minion, but you are activating exactly what they wanted and enabling a lot of things. You could have avoided it and played a nice minion and buffed up your other minion. Oh, boy.
my gosh.
Wow. That is possibly the best Jandis I've seen.
This Jandis has
Oh,
no chill.
my.
No chill at all. Yeah, those are some of the very best creatures you can possibly get off of a Jandis. No questions here, no mind games as to which one of these is real and which one of these is
Wow.
not.
Wow.
Oh, that's
That is-
grisly.
That is devastating.
Jandis is
Could be
real.
game ending right here.
That's a fair point. Jandis is definitely real. The Jandis is super real.
What a turn by Goose, though. Hey.
So this is an interesting pick with the Blood Boil Brute. Going to be able to come down for pretty cheap. Not alongside of conditioning though. So Playmaker, free Dark Moon Rider. Oh no, not all these Dark Moon Riders don't stay free. Never
Wow.
mind.
So
Cheerfully withdrawn.
just gonna wait a turn here.
Just gonna eat 17.
Wow.
Just gonna eat 17, guys. 17.
That is tough. Yeah. That is tough. And there's the Shadow Step to just make things much worse. Let's see what comes out of this Jandis.
Well, okay, these
a
are
more average one, a more normal situation here. But still gonna be tough for Sunday to get back in this one.
and Goose is just sending it all downtown.
Yeah,
Cutting class is not going to do much.
You aren't even for this. I'm not too young to fight.
yeah. Well, this is a lot of stuff. We'll see if it's gonna be enough here
For a good
to clear this off. This is kind of the last chance.
Yeah, I mean this is a ton of rush to be able to come across and start clearing off some of these things. And double Rokara buffs, those can get out of hand extremely quickly.
If you're gonna use that, do it into the 4/4. Oh, if you're okay. Which way are we going? Are we? Oh, we're trying to keep the other Rokara alive. Makes sense. Wait, trade the 3/3 and then. Oh, why did we do it that way?
Yeah, that was in the. If you're gonna clear the Alar egg, that needed to be in the other order.
Sunday, take it slower. Come on, you had the comeback there. That was a big comeback.
Too quiet.
A little bit of a mischoosing the minions there, which to attack, but we'll see if that's gonna matter here.
Yeah, the field contact is gonna be able to draw things like this prize plunderer right here, and some cheap ways to cycle to spin up the draws here for Goose. Ring toss, potion of illusion, or shooting star. Potion of illusion is just one of those cards that's in very specific circumstances super good. So you get to do 1 mana field contacts. All your cards cost 1 mana, but a lot of times Rogue just has too much stuff in their hand, so we're going to see the shooting star pick up instead.
Yeah, and this will clear off. I believe, yeah, that will clear off the Playmaker as well. So again, facing a pretty wide board, not as scary as the last one, but certainly still a board you have to answer. Bumper Car and Blood Boil Brute can be played here.
Yeah, we're gonna be able to get the Blood Boil Brute down for 3. I guess could potentially be even cheaper if we see like a. It would have to be something probably too
Some
cute,
awkward,
right? Like a dark
trades. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth those trades. And we're probably just gonna see, removing of any of those big threats. Again, Sunday, stop taking the most damage on the minions you're keeping alive. Sunday, why the brute into the 3/1? You had a 1/1 right there. It's okay. It's okay.
I should probably mention that my Anadon is a teammate.
Yeah, a teammate, and critically, this game here, if Goose wins, the best that we can hope for F2O White is a tie. Because if then Sunday wins the next two, we will be tied at 14. So it's a very big, important game here for the series. A little bit of pressure here for Sunday, I'm sure, leading
Oh,
to
certainly.
some of those small errors, but
And
no
when
big
you're,
deal.
it's in minion combat, it's one of those things where every hit point, every hit point on every creature can turn out to be a big deal. Sword Eater going to be the draw here for Sunday. You're going to be able to finally get this cutting class for not full retail. Needs to find some stuff. Gnarg, not super useful. Alexstrasza, if the game continues, Alexstrasza can be used to try to get either find a surprise lethal or to heal Sunday out of the danger zone.
Yeah, I think with those double wicked stabs, though, there's just no way to survive here for Sunday, and that is going to be the game. And Flame Pimp's guaranteeing at least a tie here in the week in the series with that win. Let's see if Sunday can turn it around and get that tie, or if the Flame Pimps will arise victorious here from the series.
And 2 chances left for Goose of the Flame Pimps to find a win with this Paladin. I'm assuming it's going to be some kind of Libram Paladin. We've seen a little bit of moving around on stuff, but it seems like Secrets Libram Paladin seems to be kind of the flavor that I'm familiar with anyway, that I've been seeing.
To the silver hand, I will fight with honor.
Okay, and it actually looks like Sunday's going to switch over to their Paladin as well. So we're going to see Paladin v Paladin, which makes me wonder if maybe this is a teched Paladin to beat Paladin.
Yeah, I'm curious about that. I mean, maybe just not wanting to play the warrior here into the Paladin.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if that is going to make a difference. It looks like Goose probably running in the Zoth list here, actually.
Oh yeah, that's right. With the oh my gosh, what's the red scale dragon tamer? the draw a dragon on death rattle guy? Yeah, definitely
Yes,
could
yeah.
be a N'Zoth
Well,
version.
I would say so.
Yeah. Knight of Anointment on 1, couple of Swords of the Fallen for good, and there, oh yeah, there's the man of the hour there, N'Zoth, God of the Deep. So right on the money. A couple of Knights of Anointment going to be available to Sunday as well, and the timing. I'm interested to see everyone's timing on first day of school, because you can play it now, especially with the coin. It is possible to still leverage one of these 1-drops if you want to, but it's kind of it's an unusual card now in that it generates a bunch of stuff to do, just not on the turn you play it anymore, right? It's not a curve fixer anymore. It's kind of a value generator, kind of.
A little awkward here for Sunday, but able to get some value. Wildfire not gonna do anything. Deca Lunacy, probably not it either. So Font of Power is gonna be the choice, and maybe there's a mage minion that can make a big difference in this matchup. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Oh, what's that one that is spell burst? Get 2 mana worms. That would be cool. The mana, you know what I'm talking about? It's like a 4 mana 3/5 or something like that. Yeah,
That could definitely be pretty powerful here. But both players now with their Sword of the Fallens available.
So it is a Galloping Savior on both for both players, and then an Oh My Yogg on Goose's side as well. So that's going to go ahead and be activated by the Font of Power. Not going to get a going to actually cast Renew.
Okay, finds another spell.
Oh, a Consecrate. Gets harder to use later on, but in the early stages of the game, you can sometimes find a board that you can consecrate. Going to go ahead and trigger the Galloping Savior is Sunday. So now, but going into turn 5, we see Aldor Truthseeker and Talon both available.
Yeah, I'm surprised Sunday activated both of those in that turn, knowing that the weapon was still there. A lot of players have been switching to just Galloping Savior and Oh My Yogg, not running. I forget the name of it.
Reckoning has been pretty popular.
Reckoning, yes,
Yeah.
Reckoning. So a lot of players have switched out Reckoning. So I'm surprised that you would activate both, knowing they'll be able to get the pull from their deck there. On the other side, though, I mean, you have the lab partner with the consecration available, maybe turn 5 if you need.
Oh yeah. Also has a Libram of Justice waiting in the wings, so a Justice Consecrate combo can happen. Spy Mistress is just so threatening when it can't be, when you can't target it. But a Consecration, this came off of that Oh My Yogd font of power that turned
That's
into
right.
a Renew that turned into a Consecration.
That's right, and it cleans up this board very, very nicely. But on the other side, has the option to draw a minion here, as well as play that Babbling Book alongside an Armor Vendor.
We'll fight back these brutes.
Or just go for the Sword of the Fallen here to pull that last secret out of the deck. Usually
Yeah.
2 Galloping Saviors means there is probably no Reckoning, so I anticipate this being Oh My Yogg here, and that probably being the last secret in the deck.
Yep, that looks like it. So that's, on the one hand, Goose doesn't have to worry about drawing any secrets. You know, it's just sort of the general card quality should be. There's not going to be any 1-mana Galloping Saviors, right? That they have to draw. But also, the last attack of the sword is actually not going to generate anything. But the animated broomstick is actually going to be able to come in here and allow the uncorrupted Carousel Griffin to take care of most of the health of that Aldor Truthseeker.
Yeah, was that a natural animated broomstick? I can't remember.
Yeah, that's a
what
main.
the-
Yeah, that's a main deck broomstick right there, if I'm
Nice.
not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh My Yogg going to be activated here on the Libram. What? Oh.
What? Okay.
That. Oh, I guess. Wait, what?
That was a 1-mana Libram of Justice, I guess, after both Truth
guess,
Seekers.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. 2 Truth Seekers and no attendance.
So yeah, I just didn't know it worked on the cost rather than the original cost, but I guess that makes sense. Starting to look tough here for Sunday. It does have both Librams
Oh my
and the
gosh.
Talon.
Sorry, I just this is the second or third deck of Lunacy. Neither of these players brought Mage. This is the third or fourth Lunacy we've seen tonight.
Yeah, maybe we'll see it played this game. I don't think so, but you know, it could always happen. On this side though, gonna just have to play that Leap of Hope and Hand of a Doll and just soak up this damage as much as possible.
And with all the Yogs handled and a pretty clear indication that this is Galloping Savior, the this big old 10/10 should survive most things. The draws just never slow down with this N'Zoth version. It's like every single card just continues to generate cards.
Yeah, definitely seen a lot of players switch to this list or a list similar to this. And we see that in this matchup, certainly, it's coming out much more ahead. We saw, obviously, had the good start, but then with the Carousel Griffins and the Dragmite Skystalker, just really winning this board and making it difficult. Still no Librams for either player. Well, I guess no Librams on the N'Zoth side anyway, but on Sunday's side, none of those Libram of Wisdoms to buff any minions yet.
Yeah, the Wisdom's very conspicuous by their absence. Only 13 cards remaining in deck. And obviously some of the cards have been, you know, the secrets a lot of times were pulled out by swords, you know, creatures drawn by Northwatch commanders. So it hasn't been 17 even draws, if you will, but still, both Wisdoms in the bottom 13 is tricky. Certainly getting Sunday into a kind of a tricky situation. Also, none of the attendants have come back, except for the one we saw off the secret passage. My gosh, this board is getting so big.
Yeah, I think might have to come down to a second Libram. Not finding the second Libram of Justice here. That's not it either. And I mean, is that gonna Bleed Master plus that? You can deal 6, clear off the Holy Elemental, and doesn't quite clear off the rest of the board. It clears off 2 more minions, but leaves up the 2 3/4s and the 8/8. Is there any way to do that?
That's just so. I mean, what are we looking at right now? If nothing changes, we're looking at 26 damage. It's just.
Yeah, I don't. Cariel Rome, not going to do it either. Libram of Judgment. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Samuro plus the Hand of Adal. Is there, if you get another Libram, you can, no, you have to play the Samuro Hand of Adal. You have to find a Libram of Wisdom. Then you can clear everything but the 8/8.
Must move quickly.
If you're able to play the Samuro, well, you before you attack, obviously, yeah, you Samuro, Hand of Adal, find the Libram of Wisdom, then you can full clear besides the 8/8. Sunday not gonna attempt it there. And that is going to be the series and the week for Flame Pimps. Well played to them. Yeah, wow, what a series.
Yeah, that was. I mean, that was gonna have to be. So the Hand of Adal on Samuro sets him to 3 attack,
Yeah,
and then
if you find
hitting the
the
Wisdom
Libram
sets
of
him to 4
Wisdom,
attack.
and then you can clear off the 6/6. Actually, how much health would he have? Because he'd go up to 8, 9 health. So we could clear off the 8/8 and all of the 3/4s and the 2/3 and the rest of the board besides the 6/6 and still have the Samuro alive at 1 health.
And he could clear the 6/6 with his Northwatch commander, right? Because he
Yes,
still had his
yeah,
Northwatch commander attack.
absolutely, yeah. So that would have been a full clear if you had found the wisdom, but we don't know what would have been the top deck. It's very possible it wouldn't have been there, but 2 chances there in the deck for it to be the wisdom. So surprised we didn't see the attempt, but you know,
But
definitely after some of that, it can be
Goose,
tough.
I think, did I hear Goose joining in there?
Hello.
Hey,
Mike is probably terrible, by the way, but
hey, no worries. I mean, if nothing else, we get to tell you congratulations in such a way that you can hear us. 3-1 victory, and gonna be able to take this week for the Flame Pimps in what turned into be a very close series between the two teams.
I want my team to win by more. We got a exciting match at least. We were waiting on both. It was only 2 matches were played for today, so we were.
No, I am not getting any of that. Are we hearing Goose okay? Is anybody else
Sorry,
able
I'll
to?
speak up. I'll speak up. Is better?
It's just cutting out for me. Is that just my internet, or is everybody hearing that? I don't want to stop the interview if it's just me.
Yeah.
I'm hearing a lot of. I'm not sure if it's digital interference or something. I'm only catching maybe every third word.
Goose, you can answer in chat if you want. We can answer the questions there if that's cool. Save you from having to yell.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Almost.
Okay. Okay.
So what was the last question, guys?
I think we were just talking about the series being super close and able to pull it out there with the 3-1. I was interested in your rogue, in your flavor of rogue. Obviously, you brought the miracle list. I was just interested in what attracted you to the miracle over, some other flavor. We've seen, obviously, miracle is incredibly strong, but there's a couple of other flavors floating around as well. I was just wondering, with closed deck list, was there any temptation perhaps to deviate?
Yeah, there's a bit, but I'm not against his decks, even though I did think he was going to be on aggro. So you can kind of get run over sometimes as a miracle, but I think it's just the stronger archetype, and it leaves a lot. So there are some weak matchups, but the kind of deck, I think it leaves a lot for the pilot to sure up on the poor matchups. There's a lot of things you can do. It's a very pretty deep deck. So a lot of matchups that look bad sometimes, I think, could be made a lot better if you know what you're doing and you play it pretty well. I think it makes some mistakes, but I think it's the kind of deck where you're always going to make mistakes because there's so many decisions each turn.
Oh yeah.
Also, it's fun.
Yeah, I mean that's why you play, right? That's the number one reason we all got into Hearthstone. But yeah, let me ask you about that Paladin deck as well. Bringing the N'Zoth list that's kind of been going around. What made you choose that over maybe other more standard lists, like the Libram or?
Libram is all right. It feels like a lot of with my teammates, it just loses a lot. We haven't really exactly like figured out why, but it's kind of just like a bit weak in my opinion. But the thing is with an Azotha deck is when you look at the deck list, it looks kind of awful. But it actually is a lot better than it looks, I think. And I felt pretty good against his lineup that I could just play big minions and maybe give them rush sometimes, and maybe it just feels playing like big minions on curve is pretty good in this meta, and that's kind of why I won the. I didn't even really need to do anything, and that paladin mirror, I, I just didn't even have to play like I didn't have to play into any of the secrets. I just played the biggest thing on curve, and there's not a lot some of these decks can do, and a lot of them can find a way to clear it once, and then you zoff it all back, and you just win the game instantly. So
Yeah, I don't think you ever set off his Galloping Savior. I think that Galloping Savior came out at the beginning of the game and like
Or the
never
Oh
came out.
Mayog. I just didn't have to. So
Oh wait, your sound just miraculously was so much better there. I don't know what happened, but
is it
out
better
of
now?
nowhere. Yes.
Okay.
I don't know what you did or didn't do, but we're back to normal. So anyone watching, sorry about the little interference, but hopefully it's a little bit better now. But yeah, so big win for your team. I think you had your bye week already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's gonna put you in a really nice position. Um, you know, neck and neck with the top team there, Dad Legend, and they played a week more than you. So
Yeah. I think we were
ahead barely of Illidan's Death Knights and points per week. So hopefully we can like we were ahead by like 5 points per week of them. So hopefully we stay first.
yeah, I mean they're having a tough week this week, the Illidan's Death Knights. So certainly probably going to help you sneak ahead there of them for sure.
Right. Is there anything that I did that was like I don't know bad that you guys or that not bad, but anything that you guys like Chris love or disagree with?
There
Curious
was
if you remember.
Yeah, actually, and I wanted to remember. Thank you for asking because there's it was the Rogue versus Druid, Miracle Rogue versus the Token Druid, and I'm not going to say that I'm good at Rogue. Let me just go ahead and be right up front here. I know
Neither am I. No worries.
I'm not skilled at Rogue, but I wanted to get your thoughts on the. It was going into turn 6, so you had Acolyte, Cabal Acolyted to try and stop the Glowfly Swarm. Glowfly Swarm came down, but then it was just a bunch of 2/2s. Was there any consideration for shadow stepping the Acolyte, maybe the Golem to get another round of board buffs?
Oh yeah, I held on to the shadow step for a while.
Mhm. I guess that's actually a more concise way to phrase it. It's like, what was the shadow step for?
I think against Druid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the game that I had 2 field contacts in? Or was that another game?
I think that was the one at the end of the game. Let's see. So Sunday was able to solar eclipse Arbor up on turn 8, I think, to generate enough damage to finally to close out the game. So it was turn 8 or turn 9, somewhere around there. Actually, yeah, I think you ended up using your Shadow Step, if I'm not mistaken, to Shadow Step a Og Merchant to draw some more.
Yeah. I think that was a mistake, probably.
I think sometimes I'm a bit greedy with shadow step, but yeah, that sounds like it was probably a mistake. I don't exactly remember though, because that was one of the earlier.
Well, like you said, you have to make so many decisions. It can be tough to figure out which, in order to
Yeah.
figure out the very best thing to do. How do you isolate that one decision in the web of the hundreds of decisions you have to make over the course of 3 games?
Yeah.
It's pretty tempting to be greedy for episode. You often end up holding onto stuff that you end up just. It doesn't sound that great, just bouncing an Og merchant. So
I know what wasn't a mistake though was certainly that Jandis, that first
Oh
Jandis you played. That was
that thing slaps.
oh
That was
wow.
Yeah.
That was one of the
I think
best Jandises
I
I've
think that
seen
was
in
one
a
of the
while.
best decisions I made that game.
Yeah, tough decision to make, but you made the right one there. All right, well that's all the questions for me. I don't know if either of you two have any more questions here for Goose.
No, thank you. Thanks for playing. Well played. Congratulations. We'll let you get to the showers or whatever it is that we're supposed to do. Hit the
Hit more Hearthstone. That's what we need to do. Thanks, Goose.
That's right.
Appreciate it. Congrats, Bethany.
All right, yeah, thanks, guys.
Take care.
All right.
So
Well,
that's
that was action packed. Sorry, Saku, go ahead.
I was just going to say that was definitely action packed, and I think the highlight of all that was definitely the Jandis show. So, which can happen.
If you could pick 2 minions, I mean, those would be. I feel like the Earth Elemental, of course. What would be? I guess. Well, no, because one has to be an illusion. So Alar, maybe that. What's that 5-mana 1/1 with Death Rattle? Get a giant taunt, the Acolyte or something like that. I forget that dude's name. Burning Blade Acolyte or something like that.
Yeah.
Something to
you
that
could get,
effect. Hey, Steph.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Welcome. We
Welcome.
just had a fist fight, a bare knuckles boxing match of a series here. So now everyone's good and warmed up for some intense Battlegrounds finals action.
Finalists of finals.
The final of the finals. Yes, for BGs.
We do like a good bop though. So glad you guys had a good time setting the tone before the Battlegrounds arrive. So thank you for that.
Yeah, this is a big week, right? What's it coming down to in the Battlegrounds?
It
Winning.
looks like yes, 100%. It looks like it's really between Bob's Bounty Hunters and the Lemurs at this point. They are almost 20 points ahead of the other two teams, and with that, mathematically, I don't think the other two teams could make it. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Looks a little mathematically.
Not
18 points of what? Just max they can get one to per.
Math isn't like a thing that's
What's that,
just true,
36?
right? You know,
More
and
of an
math
art
is
than a science,
flexible.
right?
Yeah, it's flexible. You know,
we can bend the rules a bit.
yeah. Come on. I mean, we all know math is the science that is the most flexible of all.
That's
Most
right.
flexible.
But thanks to all the Bills and my Don't for filling in tonight. Appreciate it for Sunday Showdown. Get that.
My pleasure.
Have a good one, everybody.
Take care. Good luck
Take
in the
care.
Battlegrounds, everybody.
Thank you.
We'll be doing it. We'll be telling stories.
We're doing it live.
We are live for sure.
Doing it live and right now when
know.
everybody arrives, of course.
Yeah.
How are you feeling tonight, Saku?
Doing good. I got a day off tomorrow, just Victoria Day for it's a Canadian holiday. So
Very nice.
I did all the house chores and all the other funky stuff that the honey-do list, let's say. Wasn't a very big honey-do list, but that got all done. So tomorrow is just what's it called? I want to swear, but I can't. It's not really doing anything day. We'll put it to you that way. So,
Gotcha.
how about yourself?
Gotcha. Today's been good. I also got a lot done. I was very productive this morning with things that, we push off to the weekend or only have time to do during the weekend. So, and the exciting thing is I'm on countdown to summer vacation. I have
Oh,
about
big.
10 days. 10 days until I have about a month and a half off.
Wow. Okay.
So, getting there. We're close. So 2 months, actually. Probably be around 2 months. So I'm excited. I just need to get through these 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. And then I can play Hearthstone all the time like the cool kids. Maybe they'll accept me with open arms then.
Exactly. Exactly. So let's rumble through the teams or players that are going to be participating tonight. So we're going to have Bob's Bounty Hunters there with Pocky and Hoppa Bear. Last season's champions. We got F2L Silver with Blue Sombrero and Coles. Lemurs with Mr. Incredible and Jake Rick. And coming in, Concedes Your Match with your mom kid and the letter W. So.
Right. And so last week, what was interesting is that the Lemurs had a big kind of gap. It was the Lemurs were in first, how we ended last Sunday. Concede Your Match falling behind them with them Bob's Bounty Hunters and F2L Silver. But Friday, we saw, well, I didn't see, but I did see without being there seeing.
Yep.
That Bob's Bounty Hunters actually came in swinging, and they are now in first place with 72.5 points, followed by the Lemurs. But it looks like Lee had a little bit of a rough time on Friday. So
yep.
yeah, they had some rough. He had a little bit of a roughness, but it shows that even the best can have a rough go too. And then Concede Your Match actually point wise, I believe they performed pretty well, but no, maybe I'm thinking of F2L. Let me look. Oh no, I'm not thinking of F2L. Concede Your Match. They only got 15 points, which put them down to 52. Well, it said 52 on the site, but some points weren't added in.
Mm-hmm.
So if I did my math correctly, they have about 53.5 points. And then because there was like a 7th-8th tie going on there. And then F2L Silver sitting at 50 points. So the first place team is at 72.5 and the last place team is at 50. So that's a 22.5 difference. And that would be pretty difficult to make up. It's not possible. Like if it's the 36 first second, and Bob's Bounty Hunters and Lemurs were bottom 4. Both times, maybe. But even then,
there's a lot of factors.
There's a lot of factors. There's a lot of things to consider. So I don't like to say anybody's out, but it's just looking point wise. It's really Bob's Bounty Hunters and the Lemurs duking it out. So regardless, this has been such a great season. It's been a pleasure to play in it and cast it. And I'm excited to wrap it up tonight. How are you feeling, Saku?
I'm looking forward to having the winners announced for sure. So I'm sure it takes its toll, I guess, over the season when you're playing two playoff matches to decide. But everybody just wants to have fun. So it's that was the whole premise of doing the two playoff matches. So
yeah, I agree. I personally kind of like it. I think, especially with Battlegrounds, I think it's a little bit of a better representation. Just because if you get one bad hero, you're kind of just like, oh,
yep,
that sucks. You get like an 8th super quickly.
Yeah, you get,
and then it's like, meh.
You get smashed off the planet after the first, and we both seen it on Sundays, and I've seen it on Friday. It's we saw Lee basically take the fall pretty badly there on Friday. So getting 7th and 8th. So it was not a good turnout for them.
No, not the funnest moment. But you know what? Like I said, it happens. I think let's see. His teammate is Andros. No, not Androsty. That's
BV Bat.
BV Bat. I believe didn't he get a first though?
Yep, they were collecting some,
which is fun. That's nice.
It helps.
It helps. They're still in second with only 2.5 points behind. But like, it's just interesting when you look at the current players for this week, going off of point wise. So if you knew nothing about these players and we're just coming in and looking at the stats for this season, the first 2 players in this lobby, Pocky and Hoppa Bear from Bob's Bounty Hunters, have the highest points. While the bottom 2 players are Mr. Incredible and Jay Carrick, who are in the Lemurs, which is interesting. But the Lemurs has been a top tier contending team. So I don't know. I still feel like this could be anybody's night. I'm excited to watch it go down. I'm hopeful that all the players are here and are also excited about playing. So I think it'll be good.
I played Battlegrounds just to finish off a quest there with Hearthstone, and I tried Cthulhu, and man, does that hero stomp! Wow.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's like
I never played the hero before, so it was interesting.
That's like the easiest top 4 hero, because it's like, oh, turn 1 hero power, roll for token, turn 2 buy token or roll for token, hero power. It's just
You never stop hero. That's what I learned. Excuse me. You never stop hero powering.
Yeah.
ever.
I learned that early on with him, and I have a good win rate with him as well. So let's go hand in hand.
Cthulhu.
Even now, there's like a new build with him where instead of just like trying to level, you stay on 2
Oh, really? Okay.
for a while. And one of my teammates, Ryan, he was telling me about it. And Trestis, I believe, they're actually both for telling me about it, both my teammates. So I gave it a go, and it was like the most mindless top 4. It was stupid. I was like hitting triples and like getting these like good like divine shield 3 drops, and then finally started to level to 3 and 4 after I got my selflesses. It was silly. Sometimes it's hard to get first place with Cthulhu, though. I feel like sometimes if your opponent just like poisons you, then you're kind of like stuck. But other than that, big minions are good.
Big minions are very good. So
That's the takeaway. Big minions are good, Chad.
keep playing.
Pick the big ones.
So we are just waiting for the lobby to kind of creep into action, and we're about 4 minutes roughly away from the official start, which is 10 minutes away for our viewers. So we're way ahead in the future.
We are. I'm gonna look and see who's online. Just see if we're all ready. I had almost everybody added except Mr. Incredible. So head of the curve here. Blue Sombrero is not on, but I see him online. I see him on Discord. So Baby Blue, get in here. Who else? I think everybody else is online, which is good. Oh wait, Jay. He's not. No, here. There he is. Yeah, looks like they're all here for the most part. So good stuff. We love an on-time Battlegrounds cutie. Good stuff. I say that as I'm a type of person. Stuff you don't know this about me. I'm really bad at being on time. I do well here, but in person, awful at being on time to things. I'm on my own time, sadly.
I have to set my car clock 5 minutes ahead in order for me to get to somewhere quick. That's
I do that too.
That is my little stupid brain trick. It's like, oh my god, I'm gonna be late by 5 minutes. Hold on a second, I gotta do math while I'm driving. No, I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
So. I know. It's the little things that we can do. I started to help me get up in the morning. I now put my phone away from not near my bed, so I have to actually physically get up to get it to actually get me up on time.
It's like, hey, it's the alarm's going. Do you get like a funky alarm, or do you get a loud one, or is it like a creeping jingle one?
It's like a peaceful loud one. Like it's pretty music, but it's like loud. So I was like, I want something that will encourage me to get up, but actually wake me up.
Yep.
You know, I'm a pretty light sleeper, so.
Me too.
I'm excited.
2 minutes to go before we hit the scene. So do you have a couple of heroes you'd like to see in action tonight?
So because this is the finals, I'm assuming if they're offered Maiev, Omu, or Cthulhu, those are automatic grabs. So I am expecting to see those 3 because they're, in my opinion, are some of the highest tier heroes right now.
Mm-hmm.
As always, I love a good AFK game. I love a good patches game, so I would love to see them. However, how about you? What are you feeling?
God, it's Cthulhu easy.
good pick.
Yeah, that's definitely a good pick. So we can also go with Jandis. Jandis seems to flow pretty good.
That's true. I forgot about Jandis. Jandis is a good one as well, especially with the tokens.
Yeah, then we'll do a Sour Fang just for hiccups.
For fun.
Sake. Yes.
I feel like we never see Sour Fang.
I know Itachi on Friday there, he ended up having some connection issues with his Hearthstone, but ended up getting AFK.
Good for him. I'm happy.
By default.
Even if it was an accidental choice,
yep,
it was meant to be.
He didn't last, unfortunately, but his second hero that he got for the second round, he ended up getting, I think, second or first place. I can't remember offhand.
Oh, good for him.
So he came back with a vengeance.
I love seeing Itachi succeed.
Yep. Good fella.
It's always a good time. Oh yeah, he's great.
All right, so let's look.
Let's see.
Are we? So Pocky's going to be our lobby leader right now. So
Pocky's leading the lobs. All right, who should I start with? I think I'm going to start with Mr. Incredible. As long as his spectate is on. Just because he was the one that I did not have added yet. So now I'm curious. So I'm going to watch him first. Who do you think you're going to spectate first?
I'm going to go with the person of the hour, so we're going with Pocky.
Smart.
See what Pocky brings.
See why he is number one at the lobby. Let me go check the speaking of lobbies. I love it when my friend list just twitches in the abyss.
Yeah, it's what was happening tonight when we were trying to select Goose and Sunday when they were playing. It's like, okay, if I breathe too much, does that make BattleNet even less functional?
Why does BattleNet?
Do I have halitosis that causes it to jitter as much? To trying to skip all my bad breath? No, because computers can't smell breath yet.
No, yet. I like how you add the yet. Give them time.
We'll get there. Yeah, that's all we need. That's all we need is Siri telling us we got some stank breath. That'd be bad. Breathe into your microphone. Please
Siri
brush your teeth.
Mouthwash.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, please brush your teeth or use mouthwash or a stick of gum is recommended.
That's like all of your like Instagram and like Facebook ads.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that'd be funny.
Yep. Get your very animated apps of your breath stank.
Seriously, did you mean to recommend Colgate toothpaste? I sent you links. There's a coupon for floss.
Yep. All right. Where are we, Pocky?
It looks like they're finally reacting. And I think, okay, everybody's doing the extra. But I think they're ready to go. So we should see them joining that very soon.
Here we go. Looks like.
All right, here we go.
I think some eyeballs are starting to creep up. Pocky. There we go. So we got.
Yep.
So we're gonna watch Steffi first. So that's gonna be the letter W. So Pocky's got Rafam.
Mr. Incredible.
Ooh, quick picked Maev. That's what Pocky's running with.
All right, Fury, I said first. All right, Mr. Incredible has the choice between Yashar, Yogg, Lich King, Millhouse. I'm guessing we're going to see either Millhouse or Lich King. Millhouse, yep. Pretty standard pick. Typically does well. Can't complain there. All right, let's see. We know we have a Maev. Let's see if we get the Omu. And who else did? No. Oh, but we got yes, we got an AFK.
Yay!
It's Hoppa.
Hoppa picked AFK. Thank you, Hoppa.
Thanks, Hoppa. You're the best. All right. Also, I'm just gonna say my word of advice with picking AFK is to pick AFK when there's dragons and mechs in the lobby, and there are dragons and mechs in the lobby. So,
little FYI.
I feel like that was a good pick. All right. So right now, Mr. Incredible coming in hot. Got the token start with Millhouse, which you love to see it because Millhouse hero power is you can buy minions for 2 instead of 3 gold. However, it costs you 2 gold to roll, refresh your tavern instead of 1. So pros and cons of the hero. If you have a great shop, though, it is exceptionally good. And going dragons with Millhouse is also incredibly good. Not saying that's what he's doing, it's very early on, but starting off with 2 dragons as well as 2 tokens is a great start. So he's going up against Hoppa Bear. Hoppa does not like this because as AFK, their hero power is the first 2 turns, you don't get to do anything. but then your third turn, you get to discover 2 separate 3-drops. So yeah, she is about to take 6 damage here, which is a lot. That is like, I will remember this Millhouse if I survive a lot. Oh no, can you hear that fire alarm going off outside my house right now?
No.
Okay, good. Well, guess what? There's a fire. There's a car going off. Okay. A triple. That's an early triple. Do we go for the 3-drop or do we just level? Sell the
Level?
alley cat, buy the tide call, and then freeze. I like this.
Should be an interesting. I was just going to say, I'm just going to add for the THL, be interesting to see if when you guys are filling in the I guess the results is which hero that person actually was using that night, and to see how often those players actually used, Maev or Millhouse. It'd be interesting stat wise.
Yes, that would be. That's just good data to know off the top. So we see 2 teammates here playing. That's why Mr. Incredible held off playing the token. Still going to do about 5 damage to J Kirek, but not too bad. When you're above 30, and it looks like Hoppa also lost that one as well. I want Hoppa to do well if you haven't noticed. Not trying to be biased, but I love it. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I had to turn down my sound because it was drowning out Steffi's view. So.
Oh no.
It's all good.
I'm sorry.
It's all fixed. No. It's all fixed.
Am I being loud?
No, it was more my game sound. I'm sorry.
Gotcha.
My game sound was louder.
I'm a loud person. So.
Love you for it. Thank you.
It's part of my charm, but I'm no stranger.
Yep.
All right, so now we're going against the letter W, who has Captain Hooktusk. We see Captain Hooktusk emerge again because she was broken and then she got nerfed and now she's kind of broken again. Not to the same extreme, but still decent. Like she's still good. And Millhouse is just doing Millhouse things. It's crazy when you get, oh wow, nothing dies. The token start is just so good. It's so good. 11 damage. Oh, I don't have my deck tracker up. Moment.
Uno momento.
Moment, friends.
The letter
What
W
turn was
taken.
that? Oh my, 2 triples. Sorry, I know I'm dramatic when I speak, but that's a lot of triples. Are we gonna be greedy?
El triple.
So many triples. Are we gonna go for a 5-drop?
Holy moly.
They're thinking. No, it is he. I could say he's thinking. He could just buy the Selfless and hold, play the token. You're going against Hoppa Bay, who just went to 3. Did 10 to your mum kid. It's a lot. Yeah? Oh, I love this. This is fun.
Freeze and then make a big board afterwards.
I'm thinking we go to 4 next turn, sell 2 minions, like this micro mummy's not doing you much. Sell the Selfless hero, and then I wonder, I guess play out the token and buy the token so your board's still full. Get a 5-drop.
Sounds like a good plan. There's only one person that jumped up into the 4th tier, and that's the letter W. So
letter W as Captain Hooktusk. Took 11. Oh, that's right. We witnessed that. That was intense. Yep. That was a lot of damage.
11 damage.
11 is a lot.
Going into turn 6 or turn 5?
Oh, that's not what you like to see.
Oh. Blue sombrero.
What happened with blue? Oh, let me look. I'm pulling it up over on your end. I want to know. Oh. What tier is blue at? So it's still at 3. Nice.
Yep.
So it looks like this one's actually going to be a tie. It was only a 9.3 to tie.
Oh.
Mr. Incredible was actually not favored there. So that was a
good tie.
It was a good tie. You feel good. Are we going to go for 6 drops? Oh, I love this.
So Yep.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say we'll watch one more. We'll see the transitional play here from Mr. Incredible.
We're fighting each other right now. The players were spectating, so
Nice.
we're experiencing it from both views.
That's true. That is true.
I wonder if Pocky's deciding if they want to level here, and it looks like he did choose to level.
So quite a few have leveled.
I think that was good because your opponent leveled as well. I know we talked about that last week. Sometimes it's worth just taking a second to like read the room.
Yep.
And see what kind of happens.
All right. Let's see what the Mr. Incredible does here.
I know, I keep wanting to say that too. Their names are like different but the same in my head.
They're right above each other on screen, so it just makes it easier for us to say both. So.
Ooh, that was not the hit you wanted. I don't know. This one, I thought it looked favored for Millhouse, but these red whelps can be so underwhelming sometimes. With the fact that they don't. Oh, he was favored slightly to win.
Wow.
It was 43%, 34% to lose. So it's still kind of close. And if it's your first damage when you're about to get 6 drops, you're not too upset about that.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to switch over to Pocky.
Okay.
After we just saw him win.
Victorious.
I don't know if you want to go on Baby Blue.
I want to see what 6 drop he gets first.
True.
I'm curious. I'm so curious. I think he's going for a Calico. Oh. These are a little yikes. I'm not going to spoil it for the people at home. But let's just say these are not the turn 7 6 drops you want.
Ooh, Blue just went up to 5.
Oh, spicy. All right. Who do I want to spectate? Let's spectate. But I won't.
We got a little bit of...
I'll spectate Blue, actually. Give him some support.
Some Menagerie Jug flipping out. Some Harbinger stepping on the board. Some orientation going on.
Got some pairs. We have a triple in hand, so you can level up 5 next turn and also get a 6 drop. That's the one thing I noticed about this meta. So people are power leveling again very quickly to just get these early 6 drops. Oh my gosh. There's a lot going on my end. I come in to watch Baby Blue, and it's a little chaotic over here.
For
that was a good hit.
Baby Blue's favor. Ooh.
Yikes.
The 8th. There we go. Explosion, and Pocky wins 6 points to the letter W's face. Is it a letter W? Sorry, your mom kid. My goodness. All right. So we got Pocky going up against Captain Hooktusk, or letter W.
That's okay. So you're going to thoroughly enjoy this fight.
Okay.
It's chaotic. I don't want to spoil anything. I'm just gonna leave it at that. So, yeah. Oh, he got a triple as well. Whoa. So this is interesting. Some of the streamers that I watch that are at a higher MMR.
Yep.
Depending at the point of the game, when they get something like this, it's like, do you just pick the Goldren and decide that's the win condition that you're going to go for, or are you just going to take the Captain, Flat Tusk? Kangor's Apprentice is so narrow with your build, so it looks like they ended up taking the
Flat Tusk,
which makes sense. But there is a beast. I'm just like, oh, there's a
Mama
Mama,
Bear.
but
do you
it's
trade?
too early for Mama. I think you take Mama
There you go.
because you're gonna have double. Yeah, I like this. Double beasts with the death rattles. That's pretty spicy. Don't forget to hero power. Love that for him. He did it. All right, now watch this. Don't blink. Sweet.
So we'll see if Pocky's gonna deal with the letter W here. Ooh,
turn 8. Turn 8, by the way.
Turn 8, and it's 100% loss for somebody. I can't tell you who.
We're not gonna spoil it for those at home.
According to HS Replay, but we will see how those hits roll. And they're not rolling so well.
They're not rolling. Oh my gosh.
So, wow. Okay. Does this... Nope. Okay, so it's not lethal, but Wow, that was
Didn't that feel terrible?
getting your sunglasses smacked off your face. That's what kind of hit that was.
That was like insanity. The benefit, because I remember there was that one turn early on that the letter W ended up like power leveling to 4.
Right.
Even though their health is lower and they were taking a hit. They were taking hits. But obviously, sometimes those greed plays, they do work out in your favor. And it worked out in his favor 1,000%.
So now we got Pocky checking out the Goldren.
So he did take it the second time. See, again, it's one of those things you don't 100% know. But like taking that 9-6 could have been the reason why he saved some health.
Mhm.
It's always a hard decision. There's no right or wrong sometimes. I mean, sometimes there's clear right or wrongs, but you know what I mean.
Yep.
A lot of blood gems.
Look at that. Mama Bear growing.
Mama Bear, she buff. Okay, Mama.
Mama at 18.
She's eating good. I love that for Mama. And then we got the Goldren double death rattle beasts. Okay, that's pretty good. Interested to see. Oh, look, we're fighting each other again. Not us, but the people we're spectating.
We got
Who has
blue.
been fighting, Taku?
We got
Oh, we're both low health though. Wait, hold on. This might be a spicy one, and we're both at 5.
Yeah.
This could be the death to one of us.
This could be the winner. Winner of 8th place.
All right, I hit first. Oh, but I didn't hit the poison.
Ouch. Okay, so Mama Bear taking a little bit of hits. I gotta get that death rattle dude, the Rivendare. Not. Yes, okay.
Nice.
Wow, that was taken care of.
The treat. Oh, poor Blue.
Blue,
Right.
taking 22.
Oh gosh. All right, so that put Blue at 8th, and anybody else? And the who beat the letter W?
Wow.
Oh my gosh. I
17.
need to know.
It's Papa Bear.
Okay, that's my girl.
So we got Blue at
Okay.
7 with 7. Geez, where am I at? Blue at 8 with letter W at 7.
Yeah.
And we got a couple of people that are on death row.
I'm going to spectate Hoppa because I need to see what she had to do.
I was just gonna say.
Interesting. Oh, I love a good cheese board.
So one more time with Pocky, and then we'll flip over to your screen.
How did she do that? Fascinated. I mean, Pocky's in a really good position at this point.
Yeah.
He's very strong. He was able to stabilize after that big hit from the letter W. Now, Grant, and he's going against the person who is, in what, 6th place?
Yep.
So there is some comfort with that.
I'm sure your mom kids get the what is it? Can't remember what that spell was called.
Oh, wow, why am I forgetting too? The mage secret. Ice block, there it is.
Ice block,
Took
there
me
we
a
go.
second.
Oh,
My brain was like, maybe we're not going to work today. No, we'll work. Yeah, it was ice block. We'll see. He's at 1. So that's actually kind of cute to be like at 1 with ice block. All right, so let me do this one.
Unless it got popped. See. Oh, you got 2 secrets up, so one of them's got to be ice block.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, split an image. Wow. 2 10-10s on the board.
Oh, this one's close.
Yeah. My deck tracker's not being very nice right now.
Oh, yeah, the secret. Yeah. But
It's-
it looks like there's a clear winner.
Yeah. So
After that, it took a minute.
Pocky is going to poke 22, but realize it's a brick wall.
It's a facade.
Sorry about your luck. And we're going to flip over to Steffi Cam.
Well, it looks like that I'm actually going to be flipping over really quick because unfortunately Miss Hoppa taken 5th, 6th, and then it looks like somebody else did.
Coles took
with Coles. 6th, 5th.
Yeah, 6th, 5th, so
Oof. So just saying, the 2 lemurs are still in the game. So I'm gonna go ahead and spectate your mom kid. So let me go hop over to them.
And I'm gonna see if I can spectate. Spectate. You're spectating who?
Your mom kid.
Okay, I'm doing J-Crick.
Perfect.
Oh, we're still in.
I don't have any recollection of their board. Oh, they're the secret guy. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yep, you see that board? Did you see that spicy board?
Juicy, spicy board. Yes.
J-Crick is very strong. Very strong.
Get
We're
some.
about to watch it live chat. Your mom kid is going to be very upset that the ice block was last turn. But we'll see.
I got booted out, but
You got booted.
yeah, it's Hearthstone being Hearthstone.
Sounds about right.
Oops, I don't want that one either.
Let me do my points. So 5th and 6th is 7.
Sorry,
so
Justin.
3.5 points. 3.5 points. Let me add. Oof. Do you see how strong this is? Look at them. That's a 3740.
Ooh.
Look at those taunts. They're beefy. And it's all thanks to this guy. The Thorn Curse himself. Yeah, this is going to be I'm just going to write that down on my paper.
Your mom kid, according to my screen, is already RIP'd. Yep.
He got 6 points there.
27 to the noggin. So J-Crick's going up against Mr. Incredible. Teammate.
I already watched Mr. Incredible, so I'll watch Pocky.
Okay.
So right now, point-wise, just to keep it live and thriving for everybody at home, this puts F12 Silver at 55 points and Concede Your Match at 61 points. So with those points, it looks like they are not going to be able to be crowned victorious, even though they are all victorious in our hearts.
Yes.
They just won't have that crown on their head for.
They have their own crown.
They do.
They're the 4 persons, 4 horse persons.
They are the 4 people.
Yes. The 4 people that are on the team that are teammates.
4 people that are persons. We have nothing but respect for them as players. They did a great job this season.
Yes.
So congratulations to them. So maybe that means we'll see some fun the second half with them. Or I hope that they still kind of try hard to do their best to give the other teams a run for their money still. Make them work for that victory. But, so are you spectating me right now or are you spectating you?
You.
Okay, so right now we see that Pocky is getting the dead guy, very lucky. Mr. Incredible is hanging at 5 playing against his teammate, who we saw was incredibly strong. So I don't know what kind of finagling they're going to do to try to help one or the other be victorious, but that's a lot. That's some 10-10s. Oh. This ghost was strong.
Holy.
Your mom kid was strong. Well, they did have to fight J-Crack, who was just obnoxiously strong. But this is closer than he probably would have liked. Oh, is this going to be a tie? He ties with the ghost. What were the odds? Oh, he was 65% to win. He just got a little unlucky. Oh, no. Mr. Incredible taking a 3rd.
Yep.
His teammate bullied him out of the game.
Yeah, and it was only down by, it was like 91% chance J-Crick would win. And he won.
He won. Boss battle. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a triple on my end. The triple boar. I like playing it, so you get the buff.
How many cards does he get in his hand?
5. Oh,
9.
how many cards is your boy? That's a lot. Got the gems. Do you take the Amalgadon? You only have 1 type. But, like, a poison Divine Shield Amalgadon is good. You should always, like, sell one of these high mains and, like, buy the egg and YOLO it. Just saying. Just me thinking out loud.
Wow. So we got
Okay.
J.
Oh,
Crick's
did
doing
you-
some work. Yeah, he's got Faux Reaper, Flat Tusk, a thick.
Oh, did he do the swipey thing? Yeah, he did.
Cave Hydra, the Navigator,
I just
and then
witnessed that.
replenishing or replicating Menace. So a lot of movement, and I don't know if there's any. Is there any poisons? No. Okay, didn't think there was any poisons on
No, neither players
Hockey
have
side.
poison. Like, there are Murlocs in the game, but
Wow.
okay. While this does look, oh my gosh, look at how big. Look, they're
That
so big.
54 beast is really. Oh, that
Okay. I want to.
94% chance to win, 76% chance lethal is going to.
Be happening in front. Oh,
Oh.
oh, that's not the one.
So
If you hit the other one, it's okay, Pocky.
exact lethal for J. Crick.
Exactsies. Good job, J. Crick.
So number
Coming in
one.
hot. First place, 10 points. Pocky not far behind with 8 points for second. All right, quick maths update. That puts the Lemurs at 87 points. And then the Bob's Bounty Hunters, hold on, that's 80, 85, 86 points. They're so close. Again, that's if I did my maths right with the ties. Pretty sure I did. So, wow, it's so close, guys.
We're gonna need a drum roll for
love
this,
it.
man. Drum roll. So while I don't see any notification from Pocky yet, I'm sure they're just getting situated.
Mm-hmm.
5
Probably
minute
taking
break.
a deep breath after that one.
Yeah, that one was super close. That it could have swung either way with Pocky, but did not.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, if who was it? Was it the letter W?
Yes.
If they didn't get knocked out early by or like that random knockout by Papa, who I'm pretty sure because when I looked at her board after that match, she had the CAD bar with the gas coiler. So I think she got lucky with the gas coiler, did some cheese
Yep.
boards. He easily would have won that lobby because having such that early Caligos, that's just insane. And he had like a board full of dragons and decent dragons, so
Yeah.
you win some, you lose some.
You lose some, you lose some. Yep, I agree. So, brings up a discussion again with do we see another AFK, or do we even predict that Hoppa Bear is going to have the man, the myth, Ragnaros as a hero?
I was gonna say, is she saving her secret weapon for the
Yeah.
last round?
Yeah, we'll
I
see.
hope we see Omu this time. I think we're gonna see Omu.
Yeah.
I agree with you. You said Jandis last time. I think we're gonna see a Jandis as well.
Yep. If Maev creeps up, that's Maev. It's easy Maev.
I'm gonna say let's do a fun, spicy one. Who's been seeing more? Tess. I think we might see a little Tess.
Yeah. Going way out there and saying Vol'jin.
Ooh.
Vol'jin.
He's fun. He's like he's like fresh and new, so he's fun to play with.
I think I can't remember what his hero power was. I have to look that up. What does it do?
So he swaps.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's 0 mana, and you get to target the 2 minions that you swap the attack and health with.
Okay.
And it doesn't have to be minions on your board. So you can, right? Actually, let me just double check. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he can swap like a minion's health from his board to like to the one that's in the that he hasn't bought in Bob's Tavern. So it's like it's spicy. It's not just what I'm trying to say awfully. Is that you can swap stats with minions that are in Bob's Tavern.
Yeah.
Not just the ones on your board. There we go.
Oh, wow. Cool. So it's the whole board itself. Nice.
Yes.
Then we need to see
cool.
some Vol'jin.
That'd be fun. I like the new heroes. Even the one that's like the target Yogg, the girl that's 2 mana by a minion, its stats become 2/2.
Yep.
That one's fun. It's just like being resourceful with filling up your board is so important. And it can get you ahead, especially because these people are power leveling like crazy. Which I'm not mad about. You know I like that, so.
Yep.
We love a nice little power level. Read the room, see what they're doing.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, this is 1 point off. They're so close.
It's if the statistics show.
All right, so they have their 5-minute break going on.
Yep.
Speaking of statistics, let's go see what Hearthstone Replay has got to say. Battlegrounds, please. Just for those at home. The current tier 1 heroes, let's do top 20%. Top 20% are Cthulhu, Omu, Maiev, and Captain Hooktuff. I didn't realize I
Really?
knew she was good. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't realize she was tier 1. Followed by then the tier 2. There's obviously a lot of tier 2. Patches is tier 2. Let's go. Love that. Oh, George, that's right. Georgie boy. Again, this is for the kind of that mid-range MMR, the top 20. So 5.7 and up MMR. What about the top 1%? So we have a lot of top 1% in our lobby. So Maiev, again, Captain Hooktusk, Cthulhu, and Georgie boy. Omu's considered tier 2, but still has a 3.97 win
Holy
rate.
moly. Okay.
How is that tier 2? I think that's just Hearthstone Replay being silly. Maybe they can only have 4 for tier 1. Because that's still ridiculously good. Yeah, there's a lot of them that are good. And then the ones that are not good. Oh, see, Patches is considered tier 4 for the top MMR players. AFK is also considered tier 4. That's fair. I still think AFK is really good. My boy Flurgles.
So who's
bottom.
Oh, I was gonna say, okay, who's the bottom feeder?
Yep, the fungal mancer himself, followed by Illidan and Pyramid.
Illidan, really? Okay, interesting.
Illidan, Stormrage, Pyramid, Shambhala, the Curator. Gosh, did you play Battlegrounds when the Curator was the best hero?
I was sporadically playing, but what's my Curator thing? I did play Curator a few times. That's the Menage.
When you
The
do a little
Menagerie.
Nigga Menage. That was my jam. Me jam.
El Jambo. All right. So how many times did I play? Yeah. So I had. Where'd he go? He disappeared on me.
Let's see.
Yeah, he's gone. He was like 3 times that I played him. So.
Let's see. I'm gonna go look at mine. Don't judge. Oh, look at that second place and that 4th place.
I know, right?
Okay,
See, there's my favorite Sing Dragosa, and there's my lineup. C'est une horrible. Terrible.
Okay, you got a statty minion at the end there. All right.
Where's my?
Is
I got 275 rating right now. I'm creeping up the power.
there you go. Look at those 10 first places. I see you. Let's see. Yeah, my top 5 heroes played are AFK, Rafam, Yogg, Dancing Daryl, and the Curator. I live in the past, everybody. They're also the ones that I have the most wins with.
Okay.
I'm surprised about Yogg. I'm not gonna lie. That kind of surprises me.
I gotta check out your screen. There you are.
Oh, here I am. See? I wasn't doing too hot today. I was 4th, which was good, but then I was getting that was bad. I don't want to talk about that game. Oh, that was awesome. That was unlucky. That one I'm mad about. I was unlucky. I got 4th with Patches though, and then this one should have been a win, but I got unlucky. That's the story I'm sticking with. I was unlucky. I'm never lucky.
Always lucky.
Always lucky or never lucky.
All right. So let's see what our statisticals are here. Okay.
Who do you think you want to start spectating tonight?
For me, I'm gonna go with blue. I'll stick with blue.
Aw,
We didn't have
Blue.
we didn't have a chance to see blue because I think the 2 seconds that he was on the screen, he was off the screen. So
Yeah, unfortunate for him. So I'm also gonna pick somebody else who got out early. I'm gonna start with the letter W when they're all logged in.
I'll go to your mom kit after blue. So
Okay. Well, maybe actually, you know what? No, I changed my mind. I think I'm gonna watch. I think I'm gonna start with Jay Kirik because he just took that victory.
okay.
And it's him and like it's so close with Bob's Bounty Hunters and the Lemurs. Like they're like to get it out. So I think I'm gonna start with one of them. So. Let's see as the players are readying up.
So Jay Kirk is must be European. So he's writing in chat right now a stalling tactic to make Europeans fall asleep.
That is funny. I want to react to it. Where's my favorite reaction? There it is.
Some kick dubs.
I love a good kick dubs.
Speaking of dubs, there's letter W right there.
I guess. Did you hear my cat?
Nope.
She just came in the room very vocal.
I'm
You
here.
might be hearing some cat meows.
I'm here, human. You must pet me.
Yeah, that's literally her. She is sassy like her mother. She's learned it well.
we got two boys here, as you may have seen on my Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
One will talk to you if you're talking to them. The other one will try to interrupt. So
it's called balance.
They're brothers. They're actual brothers.
Cute. Oh, that's adorable. Did you adopt? So you adopt them together?
We actually had a litter. We took in a stray. That stray had kittens, 4 kittens, and we gave 2 away, and then decided the mother went with my daughter, who just recently passed away, unfortunately. And we kept the two brothers. So
the 2 cuties you couldn't let go.
That's right.
I don't blame you.
We got the big fluffy guy, and his brother being more short-haired. So I kind of like fluffy cats sometimes, just not the hair, obviously, but when they're walking away, they look like they have snow pants on. So
I know, they're so cute.
All right, so they're in.
They're in.
They are in.
So I'm Starkin. Let's see what we got.
So we're going with Steffi View right now. Jakrick picking. Graybo. Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
So we got in the lobby. Let's do a quick look. We got another Millhouse. Didn't Mr. Incredible have Millhouse last time?
Yep.
We got a Reno, Hoppa with the Omu, Pocky with the Rafam. I'm gonna refresh.
So we got elementals, pirates, and dragons that are discontinued this game.
Oh wow! Okay.
The Rat King.
No elementals, both games, both of them. No elementals. That's interesting.
So
Go ahead.
Is Blue tripping out and picking the Rat King for a reason?
I wonder if he was. I'm assuming that he was offered just incredibly bad, or maybe he's just being spicy. He might just be being spicy. The playoff standings are completely updated on the website, and so 87 for Lemurs, like I said. It says 85.5 for Bob's Bounty Hunters, so still very close. 59.5 for Concede Your Math, so I did my math wrong somewhere there, and then 55. So it was the dividing of points that threw me off. So
that's the ties that kick in.
Very close. So.
Dancing Daryl for the letter W. That's.
I love Dancing Daryl.
Oh, sorry, you were running through the heroes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we have the letter W with Dancing Daryl. Good Dancing Daryl. We have both the Murlocs and Beastson. Oh no, there's no dragons though, but there are mechs. So you got some good. You still have some decent targets. Graybo. Omu for Hoppa. Let's see, who did I miss? I think I got Coles with Mr. Bigglesworth. So He just wants to survive, and then he can reap the benefit. There's a you want that? Do you just buy the Imprisoner? Do it. Do it. Bet you won't. I guess he might also be thinking about selling and leveling, but like that's really good with your hero power. You don't need to have a 3-minion board. You can like buy it and roll. Are you teammates? I don't remember. Let me see. No, you're not teammates. Oh, you ditched? You ditched? Why? I mean, I guess you don't need it. Ooh. You already got a good Dance and Daryl. That's the one thing that I like about I learned with Dance and Daryl.
What's that?
As Saku saw with all of my experience playing him, is that you don't necessarily have to hold. Like you can just sell one of the tokens and then buy one of the minions that was buffed.
Okay.
It's just so good for you early game. And then the letter W got very lucky because it was what is the name of this cool boar? The road boar got buffed, which is the frenzy gain a blood gem. So it's like almost a guaranteed blood gem. That is so spicy. We got double Tough Tusk as well as a profit of the boar and the shop. I think he's deciding if he wants to just do the double Tough Tusk or just I like this. I think we freeze. Blood gem it up. So you get the divine shield. Are we holding it?
Looks like it's holding.
Maybe they feel strong enough that they can just win.
Just win.
They were wrong. Maybe they just assumed they were going to lose on the opposite end because they're playing. But let's see. So if they did that, that would still be a 4-3. So I want to see if that makes a difference. It might not. It would still be alive. It would have made a difference. So he would have won. Just saying. With those hits. Just saying.
Not
Actually,
saying
it would've been
anything,
a
but I'm
5-4.
just
It would have
saying.
been a 5-4, but I'm just saying. Nobody asked, but I'm telling. All right. Let's see, we move in. We leveled. And maybe he likes the look of getting the both Divine Shield party together. Playing against Hapa Bay, who's also at 3. I think she went to 3 last turn, though. Which is common for Omu.
So
With the hero power benefit.
Pocky's at 2, Milhouse is at 2, the rest are at 3.
So turn 5 is typically where you see the level to 3. Even Mr. Incredible decided to go 2 with as Millhouse, so I'm assuming we got a token start. Yep, 3 Murlocs, so we probably had some tokens embedded in there. So at this point, everybody's at 3, which is pretty on brand for turn 5. And I want to know why the hold. Okay, because I was going to say I don't understand, and I as a person who's always trying to get better or see different viewpoints, I would just generally want to understand. But I kind of want to know why you didn't last time. But
they maybe forgot. Maybe.
So it looks like this is slightly favored, towards the actually I don't know, it's close. Okay. I was gonna say let me check the stats. Yeah, it's 100% win. Okay. I was gonna say it looks slightly favored for Jay Correct, but it's like 100%, not even slightly. It's very much so favored. Do we ever just level because we're doing so well? No? Okay. Just wondering. I'm not saying that was correct. I was just thinking out loud for a second.
Yeah. Yep.
Sometimes I like to, you know me.
It's processing through vocalization. Yes, I get you.
Loud and proud thinker over here. So I'm assuming that they're considering the 3-2, maybe even Khadgar, or do you want to roll and see if you find another Quillbore, so you can at least get another blood gem generated? Then if you miss, is it better than the things that are offered? I think it's worth rolling. I would roll here, in my opinion. Not saying it's right, not saying it's wrong.
Blue here.
Oh, and you got the best situation, so heavily benefited. Now it makes sense to hold the blood gem because this minion, the 1/4, the banner boar, it plays a blood gem on the adjacent minion. So
okay.
It does the hard work for you.
It does the hard thinking portion for you.
It takes the work out of it. So apparently our minions really like hitting these micro mummies. There we go. So these micro mummies are fighting.
Micro mummies are just getting in
Ooh.
some people's faces.
Duking it out. So that was an 82% for J. Kirk to win that one.
Nice.
Doing 7 damage, which was not, it's like that was in the mid to damage average. So now I think we're going to see a level. You could just level and buy the pair. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. There's rolling for something better because you have the coin. Also see merit to that too. I'm a pair gamer myself, so I think I would just buy the pair, especially as we're getting to 4 and 5, and you know you want to get those better minions. But this also I don't think is incorrect. So
next turn we'll flip over to blue view.
Blue view, that's a bonker. Do you sell the 3/3 and coin the bonk to get the bonker? I think you do it. Do it.
Bonk
Do
it.
it. Get the bonker. I know it's a little less good, but it's still good early on. Get the bonks. Do it. Bet you won't. I think the bomb's better. Get rid of the 3/3. Okay, fine. You merit you value the money. Totally respect that.
Ooh.
I respect it. Are you gonna put it on the 165 further away from the adjacent 1/4 to try to guarantee a victory?
Gonna have to.
Or maybe we're holding. Are we playing against our teammate? No. Yes? Yes, we're playing against our teammate.
Yes.
Never mind.
Teammate. Yeah.
Teammate
Smash.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's why he sold the 1/3 in the beginning, because he knew his teammate was going to go for them. Bonk, bonk. Double value. Love that. This is going to be close. Oh, that was a really good hit for Mr. Incredible.
Ooh.
That was not the Divine Shield hit that you wanted. Hit this 5/2. Okay. Still not too bad. 6 damage.
Millhouse wins again.
Millhouse coming in hot. 89% to win that one for Millhouse. So
All right. So now we're switching over to blue view.
Blue view. What's baby blue up to? Let's see. Oh, we got a little mech going on. We got an early Light Fang. It's turn 8. I'm not sure when he got the Light Fang.
Just now, yeah. Or last turn, sorry.
Yeah, it looks like I was about to say it was saved a second. It looks like he's in the game. Sometimes we come in early. All right, so we have how many types? We have 1. We only have 2 types. 3. Oh, now we have 4. Okay. He is buying up the different types. Like it is his job. Huh.
Get demons, murlocs, mechs, and well, he's got a beast down there. So
yeah, I think he just played the 6/5. No, yeah, that's like guaranteed stats. You get 1, 2, 3, 4 buffs. That 2/4 is great. Having that in your shop. I like a good Light Fang. It's turn 8 and nobody's completely like washed out. That's
no, it's good. That was
this is good.
Papa Bear's in a little trouble at 8 with your mom kit at 12, letter W at 23, blue at 25, Pocky at 25, Bulls at 27, J Crick at 32, and his teammate at 34.
These lemurs are showing up today.
That's right. Lemurs are cooking with gas.
Right? They said, I'm sorry, we're feeling the pressure. We'll show you pressure. And the pressure intensified. Oh my gosh, but look at Mr. Incredible has an early 6 drop. A little swipey boy. Oh, and it's going to get to hit again? Oh no, okay. Be like, that's super lucky.
9 points to Millhouse's face from blue.
Oh my gosh, Hopper Bay is at 1.
Ooh. Omo
I like
at
this
5.
Hopper.
Pocky's at 13, so he actually gave the lumps 12, so not bad.
Not bad. Coles is doing great. That's Mr. Bigglesworth.
Yeah.
Like exceptionally well. So let's see. We see blue level into 5, buffing their board. Doing the most. We have 4 minion types. The only thing that he is missing is, let's see, he has Mac Demon. What is he missing? A Quillboard?
So his teammates are going against each other right now.
Oh, so you should probably put the 2/2 first to ensure it dies. Right? When you go against your teammate, that's probably like one of the better things. Unless he's like substantially stronger than you. But even then, I like putting like the 5, like those little like brands, like you know how a lot of people put them at the end to try to like get some like last minute anger damage in. When I play against my team, I like to move those nice and up front. Yeah, like that. Bring it in early. Yep, just like that. Read my mind, Blue.
Papa Bear bumping up.
I know you see that. She got a triple. She's at 5 getting a triple. I'm going to watch this one because the person I'm watching just is happening to like her. And then I'm going to spectate somebody else.
Okay.
So.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. Oh, they both have a Light Fang. Light Fang gamers.
73% chance for somebody to win. No lethal.
That's a lot.
And it is.
Oh, wow. It was blue by a lot.
14. Wow, that's a big smackaroonie.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So who are you spectating? We'll jump over as soon as this after this one.
Oh, wow. What happened?
Holy moly.
What? All right, so we got 876. We got your Mum Kid Pocky and Jake. Let me write that down for myself.
So
Hold
Jake.
on. Oh my gosh, these points are killing me. All right. I'll do
Your
this.
Mum Kid's at 8, Pocky at 7, and Jake Crick at 6.
The Pocky at 7, but Jake Crick at 6. They're all okay. Oh, there's so much pressure. I'm gonna go back to Hopper. Oh, I know what happens. I need to say. I need to know. Coming in hot. Blue is just doing so good as Rat King. I wonder if he's like shocked like I am.
You know, if you had a game plan going in, I mean, it's just working. It's working.
It is.
So.
Hopper gets to play her dead teammate.
Hey, Ron,
That's
10
real
minutes
sad.
ago. Thanks for sticking around, dude. It's 9:53. He's in for the kitty stories. So. Ron, the big animal lover himself. So.
Completely.
All right. So what's Blue doing? One more turn. We get to see Blue going up against the letter Dubs.
The letter W, who's been smacking people around.
Yeah.
Just dealt 14 damage to Pocky.
Oh. And knocking him out.
Yeah.
Being a spoiler.
Well, spoils. I was at home, but you saw it. You witnessed and experienced it. Ooh.
Ouch.
That's a that was the early swipe. Remember we were talking about that? Yep. I was like, wow, that's very early. Here we are. Very strong board. Even though, I don't know, I think Blue still might be able to take it because that leaving that taunt at 1 health is spicy. Was there anything inside? Oh, wait, no.
It's
nothing inside.
tie.
Oh, but we did see somebody go out cold.
Coles.
Taking a 5th place.
So after Blue smashed him around, Blue gave him 14, and then Millhouse came in and slapped him with 626. Nasty.
Well, now Blue gets to go against Mr. Incredible.
But Hoppa Bear,
second.
Hoppa Bear fighting the ghost and putting 25 on Graybow, which bounced them. So
just doing her thing.
So does Hoppa Bear climb the charts at 1 health?
She's at 4. She's sitting at 4, but it's gonna come down to this one, and the letter W is strong. So even though they took a hit, or they tied with Blue, they're very strong. Hoppa's strong. That's a triple. Are you do it? Thoughts on a triple. But what 6-drop do you really want? You want another Malgadon. I think that's the only active 6-drop I'm looking for. Hoppa again kind of has a nice little cheese board. Yeah. Do you take the Baron? Try to get that triple? You're trying to stay alive. Do you want to go stat for Bran? You have a lot of death rattles, so like This is where you're at that crossroad, and it's kind of like that. It's a hard crossroad to be at. That's good. The jug's very nice.
So it looks like we could get, based off of how people are hitting each other, it's one and done matchups by the looks of it.
Oh my gosh, what if? See, so Bob's Bounty Hunters at 85.5. The Lemurs are at 87. So if Mr. Incredible scores higher than Hoppa, then it's just the victory for the Lemurs. But if Hoppa, I think she needs to get 2 placements above Mr. Incredible. It's going to be close. Oh, but this looks very
92% chance that somebody's going to lose.
I have a feeling, and I think we all have a feeling.
Yeah, that feeling is pretty thick.
It's pretty prominent.
Yeah.
Although those plants are so cute.
Oh gosh, wow, that was close.
That was very close. Oh, and it looks like okay. Oh, it's so freaking close. Hoppa's now playing blue. That's another pair, but it's like one of the situations. Is this the pair you can take? Are we just looking for selflesses and trying to buff? Do you want to take Charlie instead of the brand? It's hard. I think we're just kind of looking for Amalgadons and selfless heroes at this point. Oh, that 2/3 is very good. Yeah.
Oh,
You get rid of the 3/2.
the
Maybe
hats.
take a zap?
The hats are just flying over here.
The hats! Oh, that's hard. I wonder what I'm curious to see what she chooses to get rid of. She got rid of the oh, I don't know if I agree with that. I like the zap. She got rid of the mech. But now she only has one. She has 2 strong minions that she's relying on. They're both taunted, which is like good and not good. There are mechs in the game though, so she can fix this Amalgadon. She can give it Divine Shield, but she just hasn't found it yet. Ooh, if she swings first, I feel like she's in a good spot, and she did swing first. Oh, but that was not the hit you wanted.
And it looks like the
This
letter W is going into 3rd place.
Yeah, it looks like they are going to be tying with Miss Hoppa there. 3rd, 4th. Very close.
So now it's blue versus
Mr. Incredible?
Yep.
You're expecting blue, so I'll go get Mr. Incredible.
Yeah, I'm just yeah, we'll leave it on your screen for now. So should be one.
Mr. Incredible. Thanks for me.
Should be one and done. The way these guys are
one and done.
one and done. The way these guys are hitting.
Right? They're giving the slap down. Also, Mr. Incredible, I believe, has a big old swipey swipe. And it looks like blue has a decent swipe, but it's turn 13, so it's really not that good.
Yeah.
He got it a little bit later. Yep. Oh my gosh, look at this guy still. He's so silly. Oh, he's so strong. The Thorn Curse, you have 3 types, and like that's all you need. So strong.
Here it
I
comes.
like that. He's just buying stuff to get more.
Blood gems for everybody.
Oh my gosh, that was a 46-51 swipe, by the way.
So there's gonna be 100% win for somebody here, and it ain't blue.
Guess who it is? That is so good. Mr. Incredible taking first here.
So does that.
J Correct took first the last game. I'm like, yes, I want to say that this does confirm. I I don't like it's hard. I want to like say confirmed, but like when the standings aren't like fully updated. Because how they do, okay, they did update these points for the ties, so I think I can then actually give a great yes or no. All right, let me go. It's looking like we know. Oh, it's so close, but I think we are all I think it's very clear that our winners be, the drum roll, please.
The lemurs.
The lemurs. And you know what? That's oh, it was so close. See, here's the thing. When this season started, I was a babe myself. I still was like, everybody needs to watch out for the lemurs because obviously that's a professional team.
Yeah.
I was like, why are these players even here? They're professionals, but okay, go off. Love it because it's a great experience for everybody else and those watching from home. It's awesome to be a part of that and have higher caliber players within our community. It's great. Meanwhile, Bob's Bounty Hunters, last season's OGs, the crown was on their head. You're rooting for them too because that'd be so cute and like really cool to see them get another victory, like 2 timers in a row.
Yep.
And it was incredibly close. Like, I keep refreshing the page.
Repeating is always nice as champions, obviously. So, I'm sure there's a few fans out there wishing the Bob's Bounty Hunters were going to do a little bit better tonight, but it is how it get played. Yeah.
Yeah, like second, the first lobby, but that's 6th, 7th, 8th tie. That's what was rough because he only got 2 points from that.
Yeah.
And then Hoppa got 5th, 4th the first round, and I think the second one she pulled 4th place. No, 3rd, 4th. And those ties can like really like they can break up the points by a lot. Like it can kind of mess up your vibe. So very close. Congratulations to all the teams that played this season.
Yep.
From week 1 to now. I'm so happy that THL decided to bring Battlegrounds into the realm. And I hope next season is just as fun and successful and powerful. So at home, if you've been captivated by Saku and me and Blue on these Sunday nights.
And Cord and some little bit of Fish and at least 1 or 2 episodes with
Friday.
LK, Lotus Night.
Oh, we love a good Lotus Night. If you have been captivated, come hang out with us. Come to Bob's side. There's always room and you're always welcomed here.
Come check out THL's Battleground series, possibly next season. So,
exactly.
But that wraps
Keep
it up.
refreshing.
Yeah. Steffi keeps refreshing, and
even though I know the answer, like it is at like 100% the lemurs. Like,
So-
congratulations to the lemurs.
unofficially, the unofficial champions is
Steffi's official champions is the lemurs.
yeah. So if big congrats to Lee, BV Bat, Mr. Incredible, and J Crick from the Lemurs
For holding it down.
for making it tight going into Friday. It was bad outing for that group, except for BV Bat. But that happens. So
It does.
Mr. Incredible and J Crick doing the 1-2.
Truly, honestly.
So
J. Craig got first, and then Mr. Incredible was like, okay, let me do it this time. They took turns.
tradesies.
Right? It's like, okay, now my turn. But yeah, I think that wraps it up for, it wraps us up for this season, Saku.
I know, but I have one quick question for you since you played BGs and we've casted so many. Do you have an MVP that you would pick yourself out of the group of all the players?
Let me go look. That's a good question. An MVP who aren't on my team, because I feel like that'd be cheating.
Correct.
If I was just like,
it's me.
I would be like, it's Steffi. No.
Steffiee.
I do win in this series. So let's look. Corden, I love him. He does a really good job. Blue really kind of pulling it through. THL Lemur. Okay, so one thing I will give him a shout out is I remember in the beginning of the season, he was kind of like, I don't want to say struggling, but he wasn't doing as hot compared to his teammates. And then it felt like every week he was improving a little bit more. And then by the end of the season, he has the most points for F2L Silver.
Wow. Okay.
Which is incredible. So I definitely think my one shout out for like the MVP for growth would be THL Lemur.
Yeah, I got the surprise player for the streams that I've attended has been Fire Emblems. Fire Emblems was like going crazy there for the Phantom Force closer to the end of the season. So they didn't make the playoffs, but in my opinion, they were kicking ass and taking names closer to the end of the season. So
I remember, because I thought, because I remember it was there was one week, the Fire Emblem, I think he got like double, like it was like first, second or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, is this person a professional player? Are they on the leaderboard? I was like taken aback. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
They're so good.
They were sit on down, boy. You stay down there in 7th, 8th place. I don't want you qualified for nothing. Anyway.
Right? You're like, that's good though, but I'm just kidding. No, they were very good. I agree with you 100%.
That's a standout for myself. But voice anybody that's still with us reviewer wise, voice your MVP of the Battlegrounds. Be interested to see what people's choices were. So
yeah, I would love to hear.
That pretty much wraps it up for this evening. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We love you. Be safe out there.
Always.
Steffi, it's always been great. Gonna miss you. Unless you want to chime in for some
I don't know if you want me to chime in for. You've seen,
Hell, girl.
I'm
come on.
struggling.
It's okay. It's okay
Your
to
girl
struggle.
is driving the struggle bus. Okay, I built this bus from my hands. I'll get there. Maybe I'll hop in for some fun. I'll be like, oh, look at everybody in the Discord.
That's right. Bam.
Cause some chaos.
If you want to give a wave to all our THL fans out there, thanks for coming.
Waving chaotically at all of you. Thank you for watching and supporting as always. And thank you, Saku, for doing all of your incredible hard work. It doesn't go unnoticed.
Thanks, babe. Appreciate it. Good night, everybody.
Guys. See you later.